before the series started. They've just been that team that kind of had continued to, prove people wrong. And I think we honestly felt going into that series that we could do that again. I think, taking something away from that series is that, every little play, every period, is huge, and it can make a big difference in the whole thing. I thought, we talked about being a long series, and we talked about investing in the series, and I think in a lot of ways we did that. Pittsburgh found a way in those last couple of games to kind of counter the way we were playing, and our hats go off to them for that, I guess.
And it was a season of first in terms of winning playoff games. What's it going to take to reach that next level of competition?
Well, I think it's only been a day, but I think, collectively as a group, we've begun to discuss that. And, I'm sure that in the next few weeks, we'll dissect some things, but I think the thing that jumps out right off the start is obviously the way we started the season and our record in October, and if you find a way to turn October and November into a positive thing, then I think you position yourselves a lot better for the start of the playoffs. And we've set the bar where we did this year and expectation, and we've got to come in next year, and now teams know our style and know how we play, and they're going to be ready for us, so it's going to be even tougher. Especially early in the season, teams are going to be getting up for us.
Derek, you talked about proving people wrong. How different of a challenge is it proving people wrong and proving people right? Because it looks like going forward you're going to be doing more of the later than the former.
Well, again, I've said this all year. Our team is, we've found ways to turn negatives into positives, and I think, we had a young team, and looking back on the season again, some of our, those young guys were our best players, and moving forward, obviously, you're going to need those guys to keep making strides, and I've said all along, it's been great to watch. To see those guys, to see where we come from, halfway through last season to where we were now, and to see how excited the city gets. And we've already talked about that. What would it be like if we could have a good start? Is that arena going to be like that all season long? We sure hope so. And we're going to kind of struggle with this for a few more days and try to put it behind us, and start looking forward to next year.
I feel like you're in limbo a little bit, just given your contract situation. You are UFA.
Yeah, absolutely. I keep saying we, and talking about next year. This organization's given me a great opportunity, and I've invested a lot of time here, and I'd certainly love to see it all the way through to a Stanley Cup. With that said, we didn't win a Stanley Cup, and when you don't, teams want to make changes. What those changes are going to be, I have no idea. Hopefully it works out for the best here.
Have there been any talks, like they said they want to talk to you? Or
no. And you know what? I can completely respect that, and I think we had more important things to deal with throughout the year, and personally I've tried to just take care of my part, and hopefully things will fall into place. Obviously over the next few days everyone will be meeting with coaches and GMs, and maybe at that point the picture will be a little clearer on what's going to go on.
Did you have any injuries you were playing through?
No, not really. It was tough. It was funny. I think I went through that period early in the season this year, and I think it's partly my fault. I came into camp feeling pretty good, and I think I kind of had that pace that we were playing 48 again, where the first game was the halfway through the season, and every game was really important. But getting through that first month and kind of settling, and actually felt really good.